Let's give a big round of applause to Captain Andrew Chen in the Royal Canadian Air Force CF-18 Hornet.
Good afternoon from Toronto, Canada. Michelle Janeth. Just live streaming the practice run of the Canadian International Airshow 2025. So they just finished with the CF-18 Hornet. Canadian Forces Air-18 Hornet. Predator, make a love shout out. Michelle, thank you. Don't forget to smash that like button, guys. In the middle of the lake there's a fire boat spraying water. That is the air show's center. That's the dead center of the air show. So the planes will fly within this box, but that's the center of the air show box. So we're just waiting for the next plane to come. Thank you, Janet. Thank you for the like. There's so we're just at the Canadian National Exhibition Fair, which is over the bridge there. And there's Ontario Place right there, and we're on the shore.
Thank you, Brittany, for that wonderful commercial.
Lake
break.
Ontario.
We don't have the commercials yet, but we're timing things out as we go. Airshow fans, it's now my honor to introduce to you our next act, the Northern Stars Aero Team, one of two civilian aerobatic teams based in Canada today. The Northern Stars are thrilled to be here today to share with you the joy of aviation, the thrill of aerobatics, and the beauty of synchronized formation flight. Through their performance today, they hope you'll be inspired to passionately and tenaciously pursue your goals and dreams,
Thank you for the like.
They might be. All three Northern Stars are Royal Canadian Air Force veterans and have amassed over 19,000 hours of combined flight time. Two have flown tours with the Canadian Forces Snowbirds, and one has overcome a great personal adversity to be where he is today. All of them are veteran airshow performers. The Northern Stars are the latest in a long lineage of aerobatic teams from Canada, following in the footsteps of such legendary teams as the Carling Redcaps aerobatic team, the Ray-Ban Gulls, and the Northern Lights. Flying their pit specials through an array of exciting formation and solo aerobatics, the Northern Stars showcase the discipline, precision, and professionalism while serving in the Canadian military.
Don't forget to smash that like button.
Tradition of excellence that has been the hallmark of Canadian aviation since the first powered flight in the Silver Dart took place over the ice of Baddeck Bay, Nova Scotia. Watch now as Todd Farrell, Greg Hugh Powell, and Mario Hamel take a look at our aerobatic box in preparation for their performance here today. Our lead pilot today, Greg Hugh Powell. On his right wing is Todd Farrell, and on his left wing, Mario Hamel. The team was founded by Brent Handy, who had first flown a solo pits aerobatic routine at air shows across Canada since 2014. In 2018, Brent invited his good friend Todd to form a two-plane aerobatic team, and together flew air shows through the 2019 and 2021 seasons. The Northern Stars expanded again in 2021 when Greg joined the team to form the only three-plane aerobatic team using the pit special in Canada today. Last season, Mario joined the team to replace Brent, who has taken a 2-year leave of absence from the Northern Stars to lead the iconic Canadian Forces Snowbirds.
Okay, waiting for them to get in view. It's a little cloudy, but at least it's not, I can see my screen. Thank you. There they are. There they come.
Toronto, please welcome the Northern Stars Aero Team, pulling up in a beautiful Vic formation loop.
Seems to hide deep inside your mind.
Top Gun!
Oh, I have cried silent tears.
Now watch Todd's airplane out front as he starts up into a beautiful half Cuban 8 turnaround. He will use this maneuver to pick up a whole bunch of airspeed to set up for his first solo maneuver of the show. Let's watch as he goes just above the water. Right here he pulls back on the stick and up he goes straight up into that beautiful sky we have here today. Rolling the airplane as he goes, stopping it after a full 360-degree roll. Kicks in hard left rudder and over he goes in the hammerhead turnaround. Here he goes, flipping the airplane. Looks like he's out of control in a maneuver called the Lumpsiavak. Todd joined the Northern Stars in 2018. He has 35 years of flying experience in over 40 different types of aircraft. Todd started flying in the Air Cadets, and while there he earned his glider and private pilot's license, then served in the Royal Canadian Air Force, logging over 40 combat missions in Afghanistan and Iraq. Todd would like to acknowledge that he wouldn't be here today without his incredible wife Diane and their 2 children, Amanda and Taylor. Slipping back through his own smoke trail, they call that the torque roll. There's another great way to get turned around and keep the show in front of us. They call that the flip top. Todd Farrell doing a series of solo aerobatics right here at Show Center. Very crisp 4-point hesitation roll followed by a full 360-degree roll, giving you a good look at the incredible aerobatic capability of the Pitts S2B.
Ems, thank you.
Now eyes way up above us as Greg and Mario enter the airshow stage to perform a spectacular Northern Stars signature maneuver. Greg has slowed his aircraft right down until it can fly no longer. He's put that airplane in a flat inverted spin, and all the while Mario is going to circle around him at a tremendous positive 6 gut squishing G's.
They're there in the middle. Hard to see because the clouds.
Now, as the team gets back information, I'll introduce you to the team's lead pilot, Greg Powell. Greg began his airshow career in 2017, flying with the Snowbirds on the outer right wing, and then later as lead solo. Greg continues to serve as a reserve officer in the Royal Canadian Air Force, and would like to thank his wife Emily and 3 young children for their incredible support. On Greg's left wing is the team's newest but most experienced team member, Mario Hamel. Mario started flying air shows in 1994 with the Snowbirds, and after retiring from the Royal Canadian Air Force, Mario co-founded the Northern Lights Aerobatic Team and more recently flew with Yak Attack Air Shows. Watch now as the team enters from the left to perform the Vic formation loop and quarter loop.
Hems. If you haven't done so, smash that like button. Thank you.
In addition to flying with the Northern Stars today, Mario also flies a Pitts Model 12 and the Salto aerobatic glider with Time Flies air shows. Mario's flown well over 500 air show performances around the world. And married since 1989,
Thank you, Zany.
he has 2 grown children, 1 grandchild, and makes Montreal his home. The Northern Stars are setting up now for one of the most difficult maneuvers of the show. Greg will roll his pits inverted and lead the team through a half-barrel roll. And at the end of this roll, Greg will be upside down and his wingman will be upside down. During this roll, Greg will go from eye-popping negative G's to the more comfortable positive G's, while Todd and Mario will go from positive to negative. The team calls this the double take. The role of lead pilot is to fly each maneuver as smoothly and predictably as possible, while the wingmen stay in formation using reference points on lead's aircraft. What you're seeing here today is pure stick and rudder flying. There are no computers or autopilot are being used. It takes a lot of experience and hours of practice to get things right. Now folks, get your cameras ready as the team flies another signature maneuver, the corkscrew. Greg rolling his pits upside down as Todd and Mario roll around the smoke trails of Greg's airplane.
Wildcats, make a love shout out. Thank you very much for coming. Yes, happy vlogs. Namaste. Smash that like button. Thank you. This is a practice run for the Canadian International Airshow.
Now let's follow Mario as he pulls away from the formation and into a half cubit.
I'm back.
And repositions at zone center for an incredible maneuver called the avalanche. Pulling up in what looks like a barnstormer's loop. Watch what he does at the top. He snap rolls the airplane. As Greg and Todd pull into the vertical and align a stern formation and then split apart to fly a beautiful heart dedicated to all their adoring fans. What a beautiful heart in the sky from Greg and Todd, who are now positioning themselves at opposite ends of the aerobatic box to prepare for a head-on opposing double loop sabouts. And of course, not to be left out of the fun, here's Mario climbing up into the sky, rolling his pit special as he goes, turning off the smoke so we can follow the aircraft. There you have another spectacular torque roll. The Northern Stars fly the famous pit special. Originally designed by Curtis Pitts to win aerobatic contests, The Pitts is a two-seat biplane powered by a 260 horsepower light-molded engine. It weighs about 1,100 pounds and has a top speed of 209 miles per hour. Flaring has asymmetrical airfoils, so it flies just as well upside down as it does upside up. Now let's watch for the downward bombers from the Northern Stars Aero Team. Opposite ends of the aerobatic box and head straight towards each other, closing in at 400 miles per hour. Watch for the cross at show center. Watch now as Todd goes straight up into the sky right there at show center. We're going to look for a hammerhead, a double hammerhead. There's the first part. There's the second part. The incredible double hammerhead by Todd Farrell.
VIPs worldwide. Jocelyn.
As an
I'm back.
set up for their next maneuver, they'd like to thank their sponsors, including Aero Reset, McKizzle Aero.
Thank you for coming.
Canadian
Thanks for the
Propeller,
Tamsax.
Mid-Canada Mod Center.
This is the Friday afternoon practice run of the Canadian International Airshow. So we're just, no one's here in the stands, just me. Live streaming. It's a 3.5 hour show.
And here comes another signature Northern Stars Aero Team maneuver, the triple hammerhead.
A little cloudy today. Hopefully it'll be clear on the weekend. Easier to see the planes. Thank you, Ems.
One of the hardest parts of a formation act is the rejoin. Watch as Greg flies a gentle turn as Todd and Mario set out the oars to catch up. Slowly but surely, Todd and Mario will slip back into formation, all within the confines of our performance box this afternoon.
Just going there behind the stands.
One of the team will now perform the Vic combo. It's a Vic formation barrel roll, followed by a Vic formation loop. Hence the name. Inspiration is at the heart of the Northern Stars Aero Team performance. Several years ago, Todd was in the battle of his life fighting stage 4 cancer. His doctors said he would never return to flying high-performance aircraft. Emerging victorious, Todd is back in the cockpit and flying air shows, proving that anything is possible, no matter what the odds. Through his flying, he hopes you are inspired to achieve the unachievable. Here is the very slow roll, using all the controls on the aircraft, the rudders, the aileron, and the stick. And there's a fast roll. And coming in from our left, let's watch as Todd and Greg perform the mirror roll. Northern Stars Aero Team. Let's give them a big round of applause.
There you go.
You who have watched air shows
This is the
in
practice
the
day.
80s, early 90s will
You'll notice
recognize
the
this soundtrack. It was the
stands.
soundtrack
No one in the
to
stands today.
The Ray-Ban Gold aerobatic team so many years ago. The same team that inspired these folks to take up the cause and fly aerobatics in formation using the pit special. There's one last pass by the Northern Stars Aero Team. If you haven't gotten a picture or a video yet, here's your last chance.
All right.
What a practice day already.
I know, right?
Having so much fun. At this time, we would go to a commercial break and entertain and say thank you to our incredible sponsors because we cannot put together a show without all of the support. So we want to say a special thank you. Now, watching the formation flying, it is so unique because we're going to have jets here. We have our biplanes here, but to see everything come together is truly teamwork. Just like us.
That's right. I was just thinking that.
We have to have a lot of teamwork.
We have to have a lot of teamwork too. Thank goodness we work so well together. If I do say so myself.
Yep.
Yup.
Again, I want to say a special thank you to everyone who is working hard today, from our sound to our production to our air boss and the entire CIAS team that has put hours. They're already working on next year and we are still entering this year's. And to our volunteers, I've had the opportunity to meet many of the volunteers and I asked the question, how long have you been doing this? Every one of them, I think, has said,
Nalu,
10,
make love a
15,
shout out.
30, 40 years of dedicating their time here, and it's become a family event. We saw kicking off the show, a local coming here and then flying in the show.
That's so cool.
It really is. This is what it's about.
You're talking about inspiration. Many, many years ago, I was probably in first or second year college. I came and watched this air show, never thinking in my wildest dreams that one day I would have the privilege of actually announcing the CIAS. So every once in a while, I have to pinch myself because I consider myself a pretty lucky guy.
Well, and that's what
Let's
the
see if I
air show
can
industry
zoom.
is all about. Those that are a part of the industry are doing anything and everything from being an air show director to
Ooh, I
social
can. Good.
media. We're meeting the social media
Zoom a little
team.
more.
Our air boss, who is going through ensuring our safety brief, all of the paperwork is filed, all of the things, and then, yeah, they put us on a microphone.
Pretty cool.
It really is.
You were talking about those long-time volunteers,
Yeah.
10, 15, 30 years. Once air show gets in your blood, it's pretty hard to get it out.
It really is.
It's like an infection.
Boy, do we love what we do.
That's absolutely correct. All right, well, we're going to just let the music play out here. Again, we would be doing commercials here. Our next act, unfortunately, had to scrub for today, so we'll just have an extra long break here. And then we're going to bring on Mike Triggeson in the Air Show cat. This is a Grumman agricultural cat that has been converted into an air show machine.
Why?
Because on the top wing will be his wife, Wing Walker Sam, doing what they did way back in the Barnstormers day.
Well, this is cool.
And she has
I got a card for
keeping
that.
the art form alive here in the 21st century, and we're looking forward to telling you all about that during the weekend. We're going to save our voices a little bit here today. We do want to let people know real quick here, Brittany, that during the performance that Mike is going to do in the Air Show cat,
You're talking about this person right here.
on the top wing that is normally used by Wing Walker Sam
That's
to strap herself in. Today, it's only going to be Mike who's going to be flying. We'll still see the strut on the top wing, but Sam has decided that she's going to watch from the ground here today as Mike goes through his aerobatic routine. Something I got to point out, I worked in Air Show last weekend in Central Oregon with Wingwalker Sam and Mike Trevisan. And it was by crook or by chance, given all the weather, that Mike finally made it in late last night to be here for the air show. That AgCap, by the way, cruises at a very brisk 60 to 70 miles per hour.
That's a cross-country machine, if I ever heard of one.
He told me that one of his cross countries, it took him an entire day to get across the state of Nebraska.
That sounds about right.
It sounds about right.
Well, I'm really excited. Having seen them fly, I have not seen Sam as the wing walker. So this will be my first opportunity. And that's what I love about the air show industry, is that we are constantly coming up with new innovations and resurrecting the old school ones and bringing them back. And that's what we're going to hear about this weekend, Saturday, Sunday, and Monday, as we take a moment to breathe, to go through our setups, and we will be back momentarily.
Hey, thank you very much for coming, guys. Good evening. I'm watching from Japan. Konnichiwa. Thank you so much. Thank you for the likes. Thank you for the likes. Just waiting for the next plane to come, so I've got my stand. Don't know if I can extend it anymore. Let's see. Yeah, I can. Okay. In the middle is the fireboat guys. That's the center. Thank you for coming. Smash the like button. That'd be awesome. Konnichiwa. Hey Kyle, how are you? So we're just at at the practice run of the 2025 Canadian International Airshow at the Canadian National Exhibition Fair in Toronto, Canada. And we're just one of the planes was scrubbed for the practice, so we're just waiting a few minutes for the next plane to come. If you haven't done so yet, excellent. If you haven't done so yet, smash that like button. If you double tap the screen, that automatically usually gives it a thumbs up. I would appreciate that. And I was live this morning at the Island Airport, and live now, and then I'll be live later at 9:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, same as New York and Florida, for my regular live stream Friday nights here in North America. So, hey, thank you very much for the thumbs up. Appreciate that. It's about a 3.5 hour show, or about 30 minutes into the show now. And there's jets, planes, there are water bombers. We don't know if there's going to be helicopters, but we will see what's going to be in the show. It changes every year, so we'll see what the main draw is. Let me just see the little cheat sheet. Okay. Yes, so it's the Canadian International Air Show, August 30th, 31st, and September 1st. Flying time between 12 noon and 3:40 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And the people in the show are Northern Stars Aero Team, which they've already flown. We got a Nanching CJ6 with a pilot named Dan Fortin, which I interviewed this morning. That's going to be one of my premieres. Then we got an extra 330C with the pilot Luke Penner. He's an aerobatic pilot, 20 years experience. Then we're going to have a Grumman Showcat. Don't know what that's for Wing Walker Performances. That's coming up. Mike's going to be the pilot. The performer Sam, or Samantha, is going to be not on the wings today, but it'll be on the next 3 days. Then there's a P-51 Mustang, Fleet Cornell with pilot Sean. And then there's Trevor Rafferty. He's an international aerobatics competitor, air show performer, and flight instructor. Builds his own high-performance aircraft, showing hands-on skill and passion. Flies the Agile Christian Eagle. So it has all the different things that are going to be happening to the show. I didn't memorize it. It is in a paper. So didn't memorize all that information. But we'll see what the whole schedule is like. That was just the how do you say? Oh, here they come right now. There we go. Let's go here. There he is. I'm trying to keep it in the center. If I can find it, I can find the pilot right there. So that's Mike flying a plane that is going to have a human being on the top. That's going to be amazing to see over the weekend. That's pilot Mike. That's incredible. So it's going to be amazing. Gyro, Megalof, shout out. Yeah, everything's great. Thank you. If you haven't done so, smash that like button. Gyro, I will be live as well later. I have to give you a blue jacket. But right now I'm filming a live stream. Unable to do that right now, but If you guys, the live stream is already listed. Feel free to drop a comment there, Gyro. And then I will give you a blue jacket when I get home before. And also all my upcoming live streams, you can drop any link you want and I'll watch that video. Upcoming live stream, grand live stream,
We
premiere.
are watching Mike Trivickson
There you go.
put the show cat through its paces. This is a Grumman egg cat, initially designed to do crop spraying and aerial application.
The barnstormer.
That's right.
Refitted now to hold a windwalker.
That's right. And to do aerobatics.
Now, one of the unique things learning about wind walking is the precision that goes into it, but also think about the wind, the forward airspeed flying at Sam as she's going through maneuvering through the struts of the wings. Right now we would see her transitioning, getting up to that harness to be secured in, and then you don't have any comms between your pilot and yourself up there. So it is about the precision and understanding each maneuver as she would be strapped up there right now going upside.
It's also about anticipating each maneuver as well, because there's gyroscopic energy as he's rolling around. So Sam needs to be prepared for that so that she can ground herself even while she's strapped to that strut on the top wing.
It's like some of our jet teams say, flying trust.
That's right, Blind Trust. I just watched that video, or that movie, on Netflix. Blind Trust, the United States Air Force Thunderbirds documentary on Netflix. Now, Brittany, you alluded to it already, but Sam is not on the aircraft right now. This is Mike just wanting to get used to the aerobatic box. It's a truly unique aerobatic box because we've got the Billy Bishop Airport off to our left, and we're managing air traffic, commercial traffic out of that airport. And so not much past the left side of that fireboat can our performers go. That is the do not cross line. Look at this. Banking back and forth. Just imagine Sam hanging on for dear life on the top wing of the Airshow cat. Could you imagine going across country from central Oregon to central Canada in that airplane? Oh man.
We're sure glad he did.
Something, we're so glad that he did it. Could also mention it's an open cockpit biplane as well, so enjoying all of the wonderful cool temperatures up there at altitude.
Again, introducing the variety of an air show, from the high performance jets to having the Northern Stars in formation. Now bringing in the Barnstormer converted into a stage, so to speak, for Sam, introducing wing walking reinvented.
So Brittany, you're a pretty adventurous person.
Yes, I would do it.
You would. You didn't even have to wait for the question. You had the answer. You would try it.
What about you, Ken?
Absolutely not. I need at least some kind of containment area on the airplane to make me feel comfortable. Like many, many pilots, I'm actually scared of heights.
Oh, that makes sense.
Right about now, Sam would be climbing down from the top wing of that aircraft and tucking herself inside of the, well, I guess I could call it the hopper, or the little jump seat out front where the hopper used to be. And get ready for landing because you can't be on that top wing. I also asked Mike recently how much having Wingwalker Sam on the top wing affects the aerodynamics of the aircraft. And he said, there's so much drag out there with the landing gear, the struts, the wires. The airplane doesn't notice Sam's on the top wing.
It's a good thing he does.
That's a good thing he does, that's right. Okay, we would be into another commercial break now.
Thank you guys for sticking around. Appreciate it. If you haven't done so, smash that like button. Feel free to drop a link and connect to each other. Make a new friend. Reminder, I will be live again at 9:30 p.m. tonight, Eastern Standard Time. Right now, I'm at the lakefront of Lake Ontario. Of course, it's Friday, August 29th, and it is the practice run for the Canadian International Airshow in Toronto, Ontario, Canada. Thank you very much, Team Angelique. So we're just on a commercial break, waiting for the next airplane to come into the aircraft box. In the middle there where the fireboat, that is center stage right there. So that's the fireboat spraying water. So the pilots know where the center of the stage is. So that's what that is. And since it's the practice, there the gates are closed. And the stands are empty. There's only me. Lowly me. Hey Josh, mega love shout out. And over there. So tomorrow I'll be in the media area. So this is the general seating right here where I am. And right over there, that gate's closed. That goes into the VIP area. And right on the front of the lake, there's a VIP area for journalists to take pictures and video. So that's where I'll be the next 3 days, on Saturday, Sunday, and Monday. I'm gonna see, I might do a live stream on the Sunday. I'll get permission. If they do, then I'll set up the live stream on Sunday, and then I will do that live. Tomorrow, Saturday, and Sunday, I'll be doing a whole bunch of videos. Thank you very much, Jojo. Thanks for the Tam sacks as well. So right here, this is the Lake Ontario right there. This is Lake Shore Boulevard. And across the bridge, that's the band shell where they perform in the evenings, music. That's a restaurant with a striped blue canopy. And all over that side, I'll be doing other video, is the Canadian National Exhibition Fair. Happens the last 2 weeks of August, every year in Toronto, Canada. It's a huge fair. One of the top 10 things to do and destinations. That is a, not working now, but that's a windmill. Hey Josh, thank you very much for the blessing. Very nice. Thank you so much. Thank you for the blessing. See, on my live stream, I don't know how to flex that, my brother. But that is fine. Thank you so much, my good friend. So it looks like there's a lot of cloud cover. Sometimes it's hard to see the planes. There's the beautiful sun. Sometimes when it's sunny too, when there's no clouds, it gets really bright. So But I got lots of good plane videos last year. So we'll continue. So when I do a lot of short videos, I get a lot of views. Anywhere between 500 and 12,000 views. So I do lots of shorts. But this is just a live stream.
We are excited to be here with you today and help celebrate the 76th year of the Canadian International Airshow.
Wow.
The display you're about to experience is flown in a 1944 P-51D Mustang called Cheryl Lynn. Cheryl Lynn is part of the Jack Aces demonstration team, flying formation aerobatics in 3 P-51 Mustangs throughout displays all over North America. It will be our pleasure today to fly our single-ship Mustang demo display. The P-51 Mustang was one of the most legendary aircraft of World War II. Designed in just 120 days by North American Aviation, it became one of the fastest and most versatile fighters.
Thank you very much.
Just over 15,800 aircraft were built
Namaste.
for the Allied forces initially and later in air forces across the world, including the Royal Canadian Air Force. Approximately 150 Mustangs are still flying today. I invite you to sit back, relax, and enjoy this truly unique air demonstration. And now, ladies and gentlemen, look to your right as the Jack Aces P-51 Mustang Cheryl Lynn.
Ooh, it's hard to... Pen catch! Amalata! I'm gonna catch where the plane is. This is an amazing plane. And Cheryl, the pilot's an amazing pilot. There it is in the center. There you go. There it is, coming again. Wow. So high.
It's 1450 horsepower V12 motor with dual stage, dual speed supercharger. Nothing sounds like it. It's music to our ears. If you look to your right, as Cheryl Lynn returns for the barrel roll.
Oh, I lost it. Oh, there. What an amazing plane.
Flying Cheryl Lynn today is Marco Risconi from Creemore, Ontario. Marco joined the Canadian Forces in 1997 and served as an instructor pilot for the RCAF and as a demonstration pilot for the Canadian Snowbirds. In 2010, Marco acquired a 1952 Canadian Harvard and joined the Canadian Harvard Aerobatic Team, flying 4-plane Harvard displays throughout Canada and the US. In 2017, Marco became a P-51 instructor for Stallion 51. He joined the Jack Aces Mustang demonstration team in January of this year. And now from your left, let's watch Marco lead Cheryl Lynn through a lofted slow roll. From the right, Marco is bringing Cheryl Lynn back for a 4-point roll. Today, we would like to dedicate this maneuver to all the military families who sacrifice so much in support of their loved ones. And now, let's watch and listen for this iconic maneuver.
Thank you very much for watching, Jordan. Hello, Po. If you haven't done so, smash that like
Honoring our
button.
aviation past is our passion, and our team takes a lot of pride in ensuring airplanes like Cheryl Lynn continue to fly safely. The Jack Aces demonstration team relies on a unique team of dedicated maintainers who ensure that we have safe and operational Mustangs day in and day out. Our performance today would not have been possible without Peter and Richard Lauterbach, truly incredible members of our team. And now, from the left, get your cameras ready as Cheryl Lynn returns for a graceful barrel roll. The Jack Aces demonstration team is led by Louis Herschel from Springfield, New York. Louis has been an avid pilot his entire life. He is also an assistant manager of the U.S. Navy Legacy Flight Program, flying his Corsair alongside Growlers, Rhinos, and the F-35C. He considers it a great honor to fly in the U.S. Navy Legacy Program and honor our veterans past, present, and future. Now get your cameras ready and watch as Cheryl Lynn returns for the final photo pass. We want to see the show through your eyes. Make sure you tag us in your photos.
Tag is hashtag CIAS 2025. Canadian International Airshow 2025.
On behalf of the entire Jack Aces team, thank you for joining us today. It's been our pleasure to perform for you, and we hope you've enjoyed the show as much as we've enjoyed flying it. Make sure you're following us on social media and tag us in all of your photos from today at the Jack Aces Mustang team. Have a great Labor Day weekend, everybody, and thank you so much.
There we go. Thank you very much, guys, for coming. We still got another hour and a half to go. It's about three and a half hours. About an hour, so 2.5 hours to go. But feel free to drop a like, smash that like button, drop a comment. Waiting for the next planes to come.
And now for a little break as we take the drone to the sky. This is your opportunity. If you look high to the sky, give them a wave. We are capturing the magic of the air show here, Canadian International Air Show 2025, where you can follow us this weekend, Saturday and Sunday, on live stream, and of course, relive the memories later on as our drone goes up and down the shoreline.
That's cool.
Again, here on practice day, with more coming up.
$3 million people in the house. Thank you so much for coming. Smash the like button. If you haven't done so, just smash the like button. Double tap on your cell phones. Mamsie Jet. Jordan, thank you very much for the like.
Coming up momentarily, we will have Luke Penner in the extra 300. Luke has a unique experience going from competition flying into the airplane industry. We will then have a search and rescue display out in front. Followed up with the Christian Eagle and Trevor Rafferty.
I am Mabuti. I am good, Paul.
The CJ6 Maddie, the
Yes.
Nanchang, the Red Star coming over as a friendly.
Yes, this
And
is
then we will turn things up. Make it a little loud as we turn things over to Major Melody Klooster, call sign Mach, and the F-35A Lightning.
relaxing in the
And
stands.
last but certainly
Practice
not
day.
least, turning things over in the finale, our closing with the Snowbirds.
That's the most exciting. Now feel free, guys, on my channel at Darren Dobson. There's an upcoming live stream later on. For those people in the Philippines or in Asia, it's tomorrow morning and at 9:30 a.m. For those of you who don't have a jacket, a blue jacket or a wrench, just leave a comment in the live chat. When I get home tonight before I go live, you'll all have blue jackets. So, but in the meantime, feel free to smash that like button, guys. The thumbs up. The thumbs up. Let's see how many thumbs up I can get over the whole live stream. We're up to 19. Let's see who my top fans are. We got Josh, Jazz, Mimi Bear, Hemlata. 3 million in the house. Thank you. Just waiting for the next planes to come in. So it's all good. So like 20. Thank you so much. Appreciate it. You guys are awesome. It's awesome. Later on, my regular live stream is to help YouTubers grow. So feel free stop by. It's 9:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time in North America, in New York, Florida, Toronto. And in the Asia, it's 9:30 a.m. on Saturday morning. When I go live for 2 hours approximately. And we help, encourage you to drop. If you don't have an upcoming live stream or premiere, we encourage you to drop a short video so people can connect with you and grow your YouTube channel. What's kind of cool, I was at, later on today, I got myself a YouTube shirt and hat. So I'll wear that tonight on the live stream. I bought it today at the Canadian National Exhibition for $20 each. It includes the YouTube logo, and underneath that includes my channel name, which is at Darren Dobson. So that in the middle, guys, that is a fireboat. So what the fireboat does, it sprays water high into the air in all directions, and that is to let the planes know that that is the dead center of the air show. So that's the center of the air show. So they all fly over and around that little area. Now, since Toronto is a major city, it's obviously safer to fly over the water, but it is also near it's near the Toronto Island Airport, also known as Billy Bishop Airport, which all the prop planes and helicopters fly from. All the jets exit and come and land in Pearson International Airport, which is a short 10-minute flight by jets to get here. But the island airport is just a little bit this way, over there, a little bit way down there. That's so down where over there, maybe about 5 minutes. So today, of course, is Friday. It is the practice day. So there is no spectators, other than maybe across the bridge there on the grass. But over here, I'm a journalist, so I'm covering the show and relaxing in these nice seats and stands. And I get to hear all the announcements from the speakers, and there's nothing blocking my view like trees or anything. And I'm in the top chair so I get the best view. Excuse me. Now we're just waiting for the next plane to come. So right now, this part of the show tomorrow will be search and rescue. So that will be helicopter rescuing people from the water. So that's what that will be. There we go. So we're just waiting for the pause here in the show until the next planes come in. Thank you, Marcy. Or Mamsie. Sorry. And thank you very much for the likes, the thumbs up, the Tamsucks. Yeah. So this is going to be fantastic. Absolutely fantastic. Thank you, 4 million in the house. I appreciate it. Thanks for sticking around. Also helps out for watch hours. My channel is monetized. I hope to help everybody else get monetized. So all this goes towards my watch hours. You need approximately 375 watch hours, which equals about, average out to over about 4,000 watch hours every 12 months. So I hear a plane. I'm assuming that's part of the air show, so it might be a private plane passing through. It's pretty high, so I don't know if it's part of the air show. So I'll see if they start announcing what that is.
for Toronto, Mr. Luke Penner in the extra 300.
Oh, there they are. All right. Woohoo! Woohoo! Thank you, Jordan. Thank you, Mamsie. Thank you for the like.
Luke is flying the extra 330 SC, a single-seat unlimited class aerobatic aircraft designed and built in Germany by Extra Aircraft. It is purpose-built for performance, designed specifically for world-class aerobatic competition and airshow performance. SC stands for single-seat competition, optimized for one pilot and maximum performance. And when I look at the specs, it does definitely have high performance capability, top speed.
Hi, Endgame.
250 miles per hour. Up here in Canada, we know that is 400 kilometers
Smash the like
a
button.
climb rate of over 3,000 feet per minute, can withstand positive 10 and negative 10 Gs. That's 10 times the force of gravity in both directions. And it has an impressive roll rate of 420 degrees per second. Just finishing off the 8-sided loop, also known as the Great Big Stop Sign in the Sky.
It's all in, we're riding in circles again. Just as things were looking up, you said it wasn't good enough. Still trying one more time. Maybe we're just trying too hard, but really it's closer than it is too far. I'm in too deep and I'm trying to keep up a thought in my head instead of going under. 'Cause I'm in too deep and I'm trying to keep up a thought in my head instead of going under. Instead of going under. Each time I'm with you, I lose my mind because I'm bending over backwards to relate. It's one thing to complain, but when you're driving me insane, well then I think it's time that we took a break. Maybe we're just trying too hard, but really it's closer than it is too far. 'Cause I'm in too deep and I'm trying to keep up a thought in my head instead of going under. 'Cause I'm in too deep and I'm trying to keep
Lost the plane in the clouds. Oh, there he is, over the back. There, guys, I lost him again.
Could I have your attention, please? It's time to tap into your tragedy. You could use them, you abuse them.
Yeah, there he is.
Listen carefully.
There he is.
What a jelly like an at your feet. And now he's thinking, well, you're thinking. That's all the time we have this week. Before the truth will set you free. Before you fall, the place to be.
Now, as you continue to watch this go through these maneuvers, you will understand the precision of competition flying. Winner of the Sportsman U.S. 2016 National Championships, 2018 Intermediate Canadian National Aerobatic Championships, third place overall in the 2019 U.S. National Advanced category, and then moving to third place overall in the Canadian National Advanced category, taking second and third place finishes at the 2021 and 2022 U.S. Nationals, and most recently named captain of Team Canada after finishing first overall at the 2022 Canadian National Championships. Ladies and gentlemen, Luke Penner.
Woo! That sun is bright.
Brittany, I was just going to point out that there's an air show of a different kind happening over at the Billy Bishop Airport as we like some of these newer commercial air traffic. In order for them to deconflict with the airspace that we have here, you will notice that these Q400s are doing a very aggressive turn to the left. Apparently, they actually brief the passengers on board the aircraft before they take off to let them know that their departure is going to be a little bit unstandard or non-standard because we want to make
Turn
sure
my
that
hat
we
around.
conflict everything that's happening with our air show with the commercial operations that are still ongoing at the Billy Bishop Airport. So you'll want to keep an eye out for those Q400s. You'll see those very aggressive turnouts to the left. It looks like, yeah, we'll be seeing those departures from here. Sometimes because of the wind conditions, you'll see them on approach. They also have to miss this airspace, and so they do a very aggressive turn just on short final. It'd be quite the ride as a passenger, I'm sure.
I want to talk to the flight attendants to take a PA or make a PA and let them know to take some photos and videos and then post it to CIAS so we can see their point of view.
I've got an idea for you.
What is that?
We have some representatives from the commercial operators out of Billy Bishop that I'm sure would be happy to talk to you about that.
Team, let's make it happen.
That's
I
right.
want every angle of this air show.
We're all about positivity
And innovation.
and innovation, that's right. This would be another sponsor break.
Sponsored by Ken Hildebrand. You can follow him on Stage to Planes on social media. He's very active when I post about him at Airshow Announcer Brittany.
That's right. We should step up our game on the photo taking, Peter Brittany, so that we have lots to post to social media.
There we go. Put that down while we're
Oh wow, you're getting right on that.
commercial break.
Here's the fun thing I've noticed when we are live. Here we go. So you will find this video as we are going live on practice day, and you can follow Ken Hildebrand at Stage to Planes and Airshow announcer Brittany. Yes, we are working.
We are having a great time here on practice day at CIAS 2025.
We'll see you all weekend long.
Looking forward to it.
Thank you everybody for coming. If you haven't done so yet, feel free to smash that like button. Just in a commercial break right now. Waiting for the next plane to come. Beautiful sunny day. Oh, there's
Again, a friendly reminder to all of our volunteers that are working, everyone who is joining us here on practice day, don't forget to reapply the sunscreen as the sun peaks between the clouds, and also stay hydrated. As Ken, I see our next display coming in over Billy Bishop on the left-hand side.
Ah, here we go. All right, we're back in business. Helicopter. Well, that helicopter's there. There's the Porter Airlines planes having to make a hard left after takeoff to avoid the air show. Beautiful. Thank you, Porter, for giving. There's the center stage, the fireboat. Here comes the helicopter. So tomorrow I'll be in the VIP area, closer to the center there. This is just the practice day. The gates are gates were closed earlier. Here comes the helicopter. Let's see if I can zoom in a little more. Endgame, thank you. I'll also be live again tonight. So I believe that's a search and rescue helicopter. Little blurry. It's almost like the helicopter's flying backwards. That's cool. Let's see who's next. We don't know. But we are ready. We are ready. Sitting down now. Thank you, 4 million people in the house. Feel free to smash that like button and leave a comment. Just in between the search and rescue helicopter and the next performance. Paul's in the house. Jardim, thank you so much. Who's flying? So many people. Earlier on, I was. We got jets. We got helicopters. I think we'll have water bombers. So many prop planes. And today's the practice day. Feel free to share out the live stream. There's an interlude. See the helicopter and the next. Interlude. In dead center, that's the fireboat spraying off water in all directions. That signifies the center of the performance, I guess, envelope. What they're calling it a... They have a big imaginary box. And the fireboat's in the middle, so the planes know where center stage is. There we go. I hear I'm going to increase my screen so we can see. No, I'm not flying around. I'm on the ground. See, there's these stands here. This is the practice day for the air show. It's closed to the public, but open for journalists. So there you go. So I'm high up in the stand here. Top seat. So no obstructions of trees. Right in front of the speakers.
Ladies and gentlemen, before us now, Trevor Rafferty was born into aviation, growing up around wood and fabric airplanes that flew out of small pastures near the town of York, Ontario. His father, being a pilot, Trev could fly an airplane by the age of 12, with Dad along to make it legal. As a brief stint as a teenager racing cars and chasing girls, Trevor got serious about flying and earned a commercial pilot's license with ratings in gliders and seaplanes, as well as aerobatic instructor rating. Although he made his living and paid for his flying and aircraft building working as a millwright in a steel companies, he is now working full-time flying air shows and teaching aerobatics. Ladies and gentlemen, Trevor Rafferty.
Well, I don't consider it chilly. It's cool, but not chilly. Not much of a wind. Very light wind. It's cooler because the sun's not out. When the sun's out, it's quite warm. I don't mind the weather at all. I have a light kind of pullover. And the sun not right in my face, it's easier to see my phone in the planes. Jordan! If you haven't done so yet, smash that like button.
Take it in, but don't look down. I'm on top of the world. I'm on top of the world. Waiting on this for a while now. Paying my dues to the dirt. I've been waiting to smile. The whole day for a while. Take you with me as I can. Been dreaming of this since a child. I'm on top of the world. I've tried to cut these corners, tried to take the easy way. I kept on falling short of something. I couldn't give up.
It's broken. What's broken?
Take it in, but don't look down. 'Cause I'm on top of the world. I'm on top of the world. Waiting on this for a while now. Paying my dues to the dirt. I've been waiting to smile. The whole day for a while. Take you with me if I can. Been dreaming of this since a child. I'm on top of the world.
The button's broken. Horrible. exactly 1 hour and 40 minutes into the live stream. We've got 2 more hours. Total length of the air show is 3 hours and 40 minutes. So the next commercial break, I brought myself bananas, so I'll have to, and water. So tomorrow, you gotta make sure I have lunch. And then the air show. Air show starts at 12 noon exactly. The Canadian Forces F-18. It was right behind. Let's stand up. He's behind there, so I'll be closer to the center of the show. Less blockage by these stairs. Wow. Hawaii would be nice. Hawaii is the most expensive state in the United States. It's so beautiful. I've only been there once. Love to go back. That speck in the dead center. I guess he's finished his routine. This is just a practice day, so they're not seeing any answers. So, but he's way out of the box, the flight box. So that is. But he's heading back to the Toronto Island Airport, also known as Billy Bishop Airport. That's both. He's almost there, I'm sure. Okay. Now wait here. See who's next. Interlude. Time for me to put the camera down and grab a banana. Sadly, not from Hawaii. I don't know. I'm sure they have. I know they have pineapple in Hawaii because one of the islands is a whole dole plantation. Let's get a banana here. It's banana time. Thank you, George, for coming. Thank you for the Tamsack. We're just at the practice day for the Canadian International Air Show in Toronto, Canada. So we're just waiting for the next planes to come in. In the middle of the lake there. Not the exact middle of the lake, but middle of the screen. There's a, let's see if you can see it. Yeah, you can see it. There's a fireboat. It's spraying water. That's the center of the stage for the air show. Thanks for the Tamsack. Going to 23. Quite a long live stream. It's the air show is 3 hours and 40 minutes. I didn't start right on time because I was in another building at the Canadian National Fair. But we are here to catch as much live stream tomorrow and the next day. I'll be just doing videos. And then on maybe Sunday I might do a live stream again. So this kind of helps me know where the planes are going to be in the sky, where they're coming from. So just finishing off a banana in between planes, so I'm not holding the camera. I brought my stand, so the give my arms and hands a rest. Okay. 3 million in the house. Thank you. Thank you for the 23 Tamsocks. Josh. Excellent. Hi, Marion. We're just in between planes. Commercial break, I guess you could call it. Waiting for the next planes to fly in. Not all the planes are flying on the practice day. So we're just trying to catch as many as we can. But it's a nice day. It's good weather. Not cold, not hot. Just enjoying our time. Had a banana. I'm gonna have a drink of water. Water. Let's stay hydrated. Gates are open yet. I'm gonna see him go down and see if the gates are open. So I can show you the view. Let's see.
Look to the skies and you'll see the third child, PT-26, Cornell, a humble but heroic trainer of World War II, built in Canada for the British Commonwealth Air Training Plan the Cornell gave thousands of young pilots their very first hours at the controls with its fully enclosed cockpit.
There we go.
Perfectly suited for Canada's cold winters, preparing aviators for the next step in their journey to fighters and bombers overseas. Simple, reliable, and forgiving, the PT-26 truly earned its nickname as the pilot maker. Today, it flies on as a tribute to the men and women who trained to defend freedom.
And there you have a blistering high-speed pass by the Cornell. Sure hope we didn't bust any windows with that pass.
Here, we'll go to this side. Here we go. This is the exclusive air show area.
A military training aircraft that was traveled in 1919 had its first flight on
Let's see.
May 15,
Here it is.
1939.
There we go. There we go. Oh, which one?
Variant was used by the
Which side should I
RCAF.
go through here?
The Fleet Cornell.
No, I'll go this way. That's easiest to go through here. So I got to exit out here. Here we go.
Over 1,500 were used by the RCAF between 1942 and 1948 for basic pilot training of pilots in the British Commonwealth. The Fleet Cornell is the third biggest aircraft fleet the RCAF has ever operated, proudly flown by Sean Clish, a Canadian pilot with a passion for preserving our aviation heritage. This Fleet Cornell was acquired by the
Here, I'll stop so you.
The Fleet Cornell was acquired by the Edenville.
Just flying over that boat right now.
A volunteer-run organization keeping these amazing stories alive at the Edenville Aerodrome.
And I gotta say, it's very cool that we have the opportunity to share with the public World War II, 1940s era type aircraft, because it gives us an idea of how quickly technology has advanced, even from the 1930s and 40s to today. This is what one of the cutting edge aircraft were back in the 1930s and 40s, and boy, have we come a long, long ways in a relatively short period of time. Our pilot today, Sean Clish, been flying for over 20 years with stops in northern Canadian communities in Ontario, Manitoba, and the Northwest Territories before joining a Canadian airline, and he's been flying Airbus aircraft for the last 12 years. He joined the Edenville Classic Aircraft Foundation in 2020 and has been flying the Cornell since 2021.
All right. Again, flying right over center stage. And it's gonna, so that's the center.
Now, Ken, coming from Florida up here to Canada, I was intrigued by the name Cornell, as it is not common in the U.S. Well, the U.S. Army Air Forces used the PT-19 designation. The Royal Canadian Air Force called their version the Cornell, and that name has stuck and now is common for all PT-26s.
Where I'm from in Abbotsford, when that Abbotsford airport was built, it was part of the British Commonwealth Air Training Plan and had that classic triangle formation that you would see at airports not only across Canada but also in the United States of America. But in Abbotsford, Cornells were actually based there, and they did a lot of the training. And I have to say, I think this is actually, despite knowing that history, this is the first time I've actually seen a Cornell in flight. So it's very cool.
Now, you mentioned their high-speed pass. Let's talk a little bit about the power plant that we are seeing. Most PT-26s were powered by a Ranger L440 air-cooled inline engine of about 200 horsepower. The inline configuration gave it a very different look.
That's cool. That live stream must be going on now. That's cool.
Dozens of PT-26s survived in flying conditions around the world, often restored to the original Arcadia yellow trainer paint scheme that you see here today, gaining frequent appearances across the airshow industry and are a living link to the massive pilot training effort of World War II.
And Brittany, you mentioned that this aircraft belongs to the Edenville Classic Aircraft Foundation. Was established back in 1986.
So nice.
They're based out of the Edenville Aerodrome, located on Highway 26 between Barrie and Hollywood. Airfield opened in October of 1941 as, again, one of those British Commonwealth Air Training Plan airports, and served as #1 relief field for Harvard operations at Camp Borden during World War II. Foundation has 3 airplanes, a de Havilland Tiger Moth, the Fleet 80 Canuck, and of course this PT-26 Cornell. Their hangar is open on Thursdays and Saturdays from May through October. And we invite anyone interested in history or aviation to come and visit. Edenville is also always looking for new members to join our team or pilots to sponsor and fly our aircraft. Passenger rides are available in the Tiger Moth as well as this Cornell, and can be booked at any time and not just during open hours.
That's so neat.
And we're going to go straight into our next act with Dan Fortin in the Nanchang CJ6.
Ladies and gentlemen, watch closely as the Nanchang CJ6A takes to the sky, China's answer to the famous warbird trainers of the Cold War era. First flown in 1958, this sleek 2-seat trainer introduced thousands of young Chinese military pilots to the world of flight. Don't be fooled by its resemblance to the Soviet Yak-18. The CJ6A is a homegrown design built tough, agile, and fully aerobatic. Powered by a distinctive 9-cylinder radial engine, the Cornell's roar unmistakable on its loops and rolls. The Red Star trainer continues its mission not in combat, but in preservation, reminding us of a time when the world's skies were training grounds for the jet age.
Coming in from our right, using that big wing over there at the right-hand side of our aerobatic box to get turned around and to pick up some airspeed. Pulling back on the stick and up, but then it goes in the Nanchang. One of the things that we need to point out about this particular aircraft and the engine is that it spins in the opposite direction to North American engines. And so maneuvers like the hammerhead will actually be pivoting to the right as opposed to the left, like you would have seen either Trevor Rafferty or Luke Penner perform in his extra 330 SC. Another wing over here, a 90 to 70 degree turnaround, and then is lined up with the show line once again. A native of Victoriaville, Canada. He is a retired corporate pilot who began his flying career with gliders at the young age of 16. Over the top he goes, down on that 45 degree down line, and completing a very nice half Cuban 8 turnaround, a maneuver that was actually invented quite by accident. There was an American pilot who had connections with the Cuban Air Force and was attempting to do a loop with multiple snap rolls at the top of that loop. Well, he was going too fast for those snap rolls, so he elected to choose that 45 degree down line, to recover. He enjoyed that maneuver so much that he repeated it one more time, and when he got back on the ground, people asked, so what's that? No one had ever seen that maneuver before. So he said, you know, they asked him, what's that maneuver called? And he said, the Cuban 8. And that's how we have the Cuban 8. Great big figure 8 lying on its side. Dan for 10 in the Nanchang CJ6. I like telling that story about the Cuban 8.
Kent Fun Facts.
That's right, a KFF, a Kent Fun Fact. Look at that beautiful Barnstormer's Loop right there at Show Center. One of the first aerobatic maneuvers you'll learn when flying aerobatics. And in fact, aerobatics are essentially two maneuvers, loops and rolls. Everything else is a combination of those two.
And the Nanchang is perfect tandem seating for the student and instructor under a bubble canopy. The tricycle gear making it easy for new pilots than the traditional tail dragger trainers of its era.
Something unique about this particular Nanchang, Brittany, is that it is actually two Nanchangs smushed together. Yeah. It is actually two airplanes that have been combined to form this incredible Nanchang with a few extra modifications. It has a much higher horsepower engine in this particular one than some of the classic Nanchangs that you'll see. I have to remind myself and talk to Dan because I think the tail section and maybe the wings is from one Nanchang and the rest is from another, and welded it all together to create this particular aircraft.
The original designed in the late 1950s by the Nanchang Aircraft Factory in China, but specifically as a primary trainer for the People's Liberation Army Air Force, PLAAF. First flew in 1958, entered service in the 60s, and has been used to train thousands of Chinese and foreign military pilots. Often mistaken for the Yak-18, but the CJ-6A, again as you said, Ken, is not a copy of it. The two aircraft smooshed together.
It's a highly technical term,
It really is.
spooshed. Don't ask me how to spell it though. Okay, I think this is going to be a barrel roll. That is clearly not a barrel roll. That's a hesitation roll. Oh, you, Dan.
He's keeping us on our toes on practice day.
Well, that's because I was a little farther up in his sequence here. That's why we practice.
CJ6, sometimes called the Red Star Trainer, and oftentimes you will see them sporting the red Chinese insignia on its wings and tail. It is a crowd pleaser when flown in formation as well as solos, especially when you see it coupled with the others alike, that of the Harvards, T6s, and Yaks.
We'll tell the crowd over the weekend that Dan Fortin and Mario Hamel from the Northern Stars Aero Team actually worked together at some air shows. Mario in his Salto sailplane, and Dan using the Nanchang as the tow plane. Did manage to see that at the Summerside Airshow Atlantic earlier in the summer, and we had the opportunity to see them launch using the Nanchang as a tow plane. I mean, that glider was almost in the air instantaneously. You can imagine the G-force.
In the glider, the view.
In the glider, yeah.
Time to release. I don't want to.
Yeah.
I have a great view.
That's right. Well, there you have it, folks. Dan for 10 in the Nanchang CJ6. Now, folks, I am going to encourage you now, if you have brought them, to put hearing protection in, because we are going to get very, very loud. In just a few moments, taking center stage will be the United States Air Force F-35 Lightning II demonstration.
All right.
And then we're going to wrap up our practice here today with your Canadian Forces Snowbirds. All right, well, you steely-eyed CIAS 2025 fans will notice that a drone has taken to the skies in front of the VIP area. I want to let everyone know that this is the only authorized drone to be flying during our air show this weekend, and including this, our practice day. This is all being cleared with Transport Canada. They're operating under a Special Flight Certificate, or SFOC. And we are working in partnership with NAV Canada as well as Transport Canada in order to fly this drone at the air show. We don't want this to be an inspiration for all of you to start flying your personal drones. This is a no drone zone except for this one.
Party Vlogs, big love, shout out, Brave Buddy LV, thank you. Don't forget to smash that like button. We're just in between planes. This is the practice day for the Canadian Airshow. And we're just waiting for the US F-35 Lightning II jets to come on to Stage Center. That in the center is that one. That one. That is... No, it's not screencast. I have to learn how to do that. Right there, the one to the left. That's the fire bloat spraying water. That's the center of the air show for the planes. So they know where the center is. And that's probably a police boater right there. Keeping people out of the air show area. I'm right now in the VIP area. Right here, so there's all the VIP seats. And there's got all, tomorrow all these food trucks and vendors will be open. Today's practice day. Tomorrow and the next 3 days. Next 3 days. Here's the that's the little bit of information. It's like a commercial. The demo team. That's a mobile screen they have set up in the VIP area. Exciting. Waiting for the jets to arrive.
I know that things are going wrong for me. You gotta listen to my words.
go. Let's catch it. There it is. Had to fly. I don't want how to fly this. Where are we? Where is the plane? There it is. There it comes. I hear it. I don't see it.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. On behalf of the United States Air Force, the Commander of Air Combat Command, General Adrian Spain, and all men and women of Air Combat Command, we welcome you once again to the Canadian International Airshow. I am the F-35 demonstration team, Superintendent Master Sergeant Trey McLaughlin from Evergreen, Colorado. I'm joined today by our team chief, Technical Sergeant Jeffrey Williams from Mobile, Alabama, and as well as our team safety observer and combat ready F-35 pilot, Dalton DJ Shields. DJ is a combat veteran fighter pilot with more than 340 hours of fighter jet aircraft and hails from San Antonio, Texas. As a member of the 388 Fighter Wing, better known as Panther Nation, commanded by Colonel
As far as I
Michael
can
Fowler,
reach.
located in Hill Air Force Base in scenic North Utah, it is my distinct pleasure to describe to you today a capability demonstration with the
My mistake, it got a little wet, and then I dumped the rest.
The F-35A Lightning II. The team commander and pilot for today's flight is Major Melanie Mott-Kluser. Mott comes from a military family, but she was born and raised in Memphis, Tennessee. She is a veteran combat fighter pilot with more than 1,100 hours of fighter jet aircraft. The F-35 you're about to see is a supersonic, 9G capable, multi-role aircraft that combines cutting-edge stealth with the most advanced avionics system of any fighter aircraft in history. The F-35 gives the United States Air Force the power to dominate the skies, anytime, anywhere. While you won't see everything that makes the F-35 Lightning II the most technologically advanced stealth fighter aircraft in the world, you will witness its raw power. While you won't see everything that makes the F-35A Lightning II the most technologically advanced stealth fighter aircraft in the world, you will witness its raw power. And now, the moment you've all been waiting for, ladies and gentlemen, it's time to stand up and get ready. I present to you the newest, most technologically advanced, fifth-generation fighter aircraft in the world, the United States Air Force F-35A Lightning II. Major Cruiser is now setting up for her first airbag maneuver. Coming in for her left, Major Cruiser executed a half Cuban 8 at a stunning 50-degree angle of attack. The first of this kind of maneuver, unique to the F-35 demonstration team.
All right.
The F-35 has superior advantage in combat due to adversaries' reduced ability to detect the jet that uses stealth technology. In order to remain coherent, you must maintain a clean profile by carrying your missiles and bombs internally. With an internal payload capacity of over 6,000 pounds, the F-35A is the most lethal fighter jet in the world. Your word of response is high. Here is your answer. The F-35A possesses the capability to reach speeds 1.6 times the speed of sound, which equates to nearly 1,200 miles per hour. Today, we will showcase just a fraction of this engine's capability. Watch now as Major Cruiser accelerates just below the speed of sound, covering an incredible 3 football fields per second. If that wasn't impressive enough, she'll then pull back on the stick and catapult the Lightning II from 300 feet to 3 miles. Ladies and gentlemen, prepare for Freedom Thunder on the high speed pass.
It is gone.
In a dogfight, combat maneuverability is crucial. The Lightning II's advanced flight controls combined with his powerful engine give the F-35 an impressive 500-foot turn radius. As Major Cruiser approaches show center, she will light the afterburner big sharply, pressing her seat with 9 Gs or 9 times the force of gravity. After completing the turn, the F-35 will power straight to the vertical, then quickly change direction, flipping end over end, and a maneuver we call the Lightning Loop. From your right, the Lightning II's combat radius turn.
Here we go. It's gone. Somewhere in the green.
Major Cruiser has begun to reposition in preparation for the dedication pass. Major Cruiser and the rest of the F-35 demonstration team from the 38th Fighter Wing wish to dedicate this pass to men and women from all branches of the armed forces and their families, who are so bravely fighting in today's joint fight. We'd also like to remember our wounded warriors and veterans and attendants, and those who have given their lives defending our great nation. This will be your best photo opportunity, so get your cameras ready to capture this salute. Now, from over your right shoulder, the F-35 demonstration team proudly presents the dedication pass.
Here we go. Nicely done.
Nice. Will now demonstrate the Lightning II's crisp agility and handling. Notice as she makes her approach using the inverted position. As she reaches show center, she will complete a 360-degree roll and finish the pass inverted. Coming in from your left, Major Cruiser performing the inverted to inverted pass. The F-35 possesses the incredible ability to point its nose at will in a dogfight. Watch closely as the jet climbs more than a mile to the vertical and completes the lightning loop, and then while under complete control and without thrust vectoring, Major Cruiser will execute a full 360-degree flat turn. Ladies and gentlemen, the Lightning II's pedal turn.
Where this guy went? It's out there. There it is.
Watch now as Major Cruiser flies across the airback container and traces a square in the sky. As she reaches the top of her loop, she will remain inverted and reduce the speed of the aircraft to just 100 knots. Coming in from the left, the F-35 performing a unique square loop.
Come back down. There we
The ability to maintain slow speed flight is crucial in combat. The potent combination of sophisticated flight controls coupled with the most powerful fighter engine ever built make it possible to reduce the F-35 speed to less than 100 knots. Coming in from your right, Major Cruiser will demonstrate the F-35's slow speed capability. And then, just as she approaches show center, you'll once again feel the raw power of the engine as she lights the afterburner and accelerates the aircraft into a near vertical climb.
Hey, y'all get some more drinks going on. I sound a whole lot better.
Major Cruiser reaches the peak of her climb. She will go invert and reposition aircraft by performing a split S. As she returns to show center, she will then accelerate rapidly and snap the F-35 through a series of airborne rolls to demonstrate the Lightning II's impressive roll maneuverability. Dropping in from the left.
Sebastian!
Executing opposing rolls.
I think it's very vital.
F-35A Lightning II, United States Air Force.
As the most technologically advanced fighter aircraft ever built, the F-35's flight controls give our pilots a distinct advantage to outmaneuver their opponents. As Major Cruiser approaches show center, she will complete more than 135 degrees of heading change in 3 seconds. Slide the tail of the F-35 through the turn, then softly climb out maneuver. Ladies and gentlemen, the tactical pitch. We'd like to give a shout out to our expert maintenance team who made today's demonstration possible. We have 35 dedicated crew chiefs, Staff Sergeant Jesse Easley from Houston, Texas, and Senior Airman Brady Bissell from Cedar Rapids, Iowa. Our avionics specialist, Senior Airman Matthew Dooley from Phoenix, Arizona, and Senior Airman Bryce Rainmakers from Anchorage, Alaska. And our team of public affairs advisor, Staff Sergeant Zachary Rufus from DeSoto, Texas. Surprise!
Nice.
This concludes today's demonstration. We hope you've enjoyed this brief display of only a fraction of the F-35's full combat capability. As an integral part of the most capable Air Force the world's ever known, the F-35 Lightning IIs are ready to defend our nation's skies and dominate the battle space anywhere on the globe. Ready to aim high, fly, fight, and win. On behalf of the United States Air Force, the Commander of Air Combat Command, General Adrian Spain, and all men and women of Air Combat Command, thank you for your attendance, your patriotism, and your support.
There you have it, everybody. The practice demonstration of the United States Air Force F-35 demonstration team.
And Ken, we are not done yet.
We are not done. You are absolutely correct. What's coming up next, Brittany?
We're looking for something special and unique as we have the snowbirds take to the sky along with the Northern Stars and the P-51 to do some photos in the sky over our air show today, and then we will officially turn things over to the snowbirds for their practice day.
That's very, very exciting, and we probably should contextualize this photo flight here. Snowbird number 1, Brent Handy, of course, has worked or is the founder of the Northern Stars Aero Team, of which 2 of the 3 members are former snowbirds. And of course, Marco, who flew the P-51, is also a former snowbird. So we're having a collection of snowbirds up there to get some pictures taken in the variety of aircraft that we've just listed.
The reunion in the sky. And we
Oh,
get
I
to
like
see
that.
it.
That's so poetic. Also, nice Kindles, guys.
Now a reminder again today, practice day, a rehearsal so to speak, as we really ramp up tomorrow, Sunday, and on Monday. And we'll be live streaming both Saturday and Sunday. So of course we want you to join us here on the shoreline, come in person. A great opportunity to meet with our performers. I know many of them, the vendors are setting up and down the shoreline. It is a great family-friendly experience to be with us here in person. But of course, if you can't, make sure you join us on streaming to check things out.
All right, Toronto, put your hands together and welcome your Canadian Forces Snowbirds.
Good afternoon, Toronto. On behalf of our command team, Lieutenant Colonel Guillaume Paquette, Chief Warrant Officer Cheryl Abernethy, and all members of 431 Air Demonstration Squadron, welcome to the 2025 Canadian Forces Snowbirds Performance. Mesdames et messieurs, bonjour. Au nom de votre commandant, le lieutenant-colonel Guillaume Paquette, l'adjudant-chef Cheryl Abernethy et de tous les membres du 431e escadron de démonstration aérienne, bienvenue au spectacle des Snowbirds 2025. The Snowbirds are all active serving members of the Canadian Armed Forces. The show team is comprised of 11 pilots, 11 aircraft technicians, and our public affairs officer, Captain Phil Rochon from Ottawa, Ontario. Les Snowbirds sont tous des membres des Forces armées canadiennes et l'équipe du spectacle est composée de 11 pilotes, 11 techniciens et techniciennes d'aéronefs et de notre officier des affaires publiques, le capitaine Phil Rochon, originaire d'Ottawa, en Ontario. Capitaine Rochon veut partager vos photos avec le monde. Suivez-nous au Snowbirds FC sur Instagram et Facebook et identifiez-nous dans vos publications. Captain Rochon wants to share your photos with the world. Follow us at CF Snowbirds on Instagram and Facebook and tag us in your post. The Snowbird team includes 2 advanced and safety pilots who play a critical role in ensuring that every show site is secure, prepared, and mission ready. I'm Captain Jérémy Dion, Snowbird 10 from Saguenay, Quebec. Before joining the Snowbirds, I flew the CH-146 Griffon tactical helicopter, then became an instructor on the CD-156 Harvard II. Now, I have the honor of being part of this exceptional team, and I'll be your narrator today. With me here today is Captain Richard McDougall, Snowbird 11 from Moncton, New Brunswick, and he will be your safety pilot today. Captain McDougall is a former CC-130 Hercules air refueling pilot and CD-156 Harvard II instructor with over 2,800 hours of military flying experience. As the team is getting ready, let me tell you a little bit about the jets that will be used for performance today. The Canadair CT-114 Tudor, built in the early 1960s, served as the primary jet trainer for the Royal Canadian Air Force until the year 2000. The single J85 jet engine produces 2,700 pounds of thrust, which propels a relatively light aircraft to speeds of over 400 knots. The straight wing design and finely tuned controls make it a classic sports car of the air. With the exceptional maintenance it receives from more highly qualified teams of technicians, the Tudor continues to serve as the perfect platform for formation aerial demonstration. Pendant que l'équipe se prépare, laissez-moi vous présenter les avions qui seront utilisés dans la performance d'aujourd'hui. Le Canadair CT-114 Tudor, conçu au début des années 60, a servi comme avion à réaction d'entraînement pour l'aviation royale canadienne jusqu'en 2000. Le moteur J85 produit 2700 livres de puissance qui propulse cet avion léger à une vitesse de plus de 400 nœuds. Avec une construction d'aile droite et des contrôles finement réglés, le Tudor vole comme une voiture sport dans les airs. Avec la maintenance exceptionnelle effectuée par nos excellents techniciens et techniciennes, le Tudor est une plateforme parfaite pour la démonstration de formation.
Thank you for coming. Smash that like button. Canadian Snowbirds, the 2025 Canadian International Airshow in Toronto, Ontario, Canada, on the shore of Lake Ontario. If you haven't done so yet, smash that like button. Very much appreciated. Hi, Sebastian. This is the last grouping of planes. Maybe it's a 20 to 25 minute show, so maybe 20 minutes. If you haven't done so, smash that like button. It's the next. This is just the practice day. So today's Friday practice. Then Saturday, Sunday, and Monday it's from 12 noon to 3:40 Eastern Standard Time. I'll be doing videos tomorrow and Sunday. I may live stream it again on Monday. But the Canadian International Air Show has a live stream that's going on the next 2 days, and that's where, see there's a screen right there, so they're live streaming it now, and so am I. It's the practice, so because some pilots haven't flown in this air show, so getting to know where everything is and stuff like that. For example, right there is the fireboat. So that is the center of the air show, is the fireboat with all the water spraying out of it. So it gives them a chance to practice around the Toronto and get used to a practice run in before the main show on Saturday. Just so they get an idea of where they should be in the sky. And Sebastian, I will be live again tonight at 9:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. You can feel after this, just feel free to drop by, drop your, type something in the live chat, and then I'll give you a blue jacket. So, and the practice is, of course, before the main air show. Right now, there's only me. Private air show. Only me as a journalist. Yeah! Janine's World! Yeah, it's really cool. It's practice day at the air show. So I get to surprised that plane is flying through, because the Canadian snowbirds are flying right now. Because right around this area, it's a one big magical box. It's for the air show box, so planes are supposed to stay in there.
Now, folks, for a glimpse behind the scene, look straight ahead. The pilots are setting up for what we call a shakeout. This procedure starts with a positive 5G pull, then a negative 2G push, followed by a smoke check. We use it to test both the aircraft and the pilots' bodies to ensure that both are ready for the show. If you look closely behind the aircraft, you'll be able to spot the smoke trails. Regardez droit devant vous pour une aperçu de l'arrière-scène. Les pilotes se préparent pour le shake-out. Il y a un tir de 7 jets positifs suivi par 2 jets négatifs, terminé avec un concours de jouer. Ceci est effectué pour tester à la fois l'avion ainsi que les
Thank you for the thumbs up.
qui sont tous les deux prêts pour le spectacle.
I see a plane up there.
Pour voir le terrain du tunnel.
That's the police boat. Fireboat. Thank you for the thumbs up. 25 thumbs up. Woohoo! And if you feel like it, you can do some Irish line dancing. Just waiting to see where the planes are coming from. They come from the left, to the right. No, no. I'm looking to find the planes in the sky.
Please look straight ahead and watch for the iconic line of twinkling lights.
Okay, we're looking straight ahead. Janine's World! It's supposed to be coming straight at us. We're just looking. They're pretty far out, but we should see that they're going to turn their front lights on, so I'll let you.
2025 Canadian Forces.
There they are. We found them.
This is how legends are made. This is how legends are made. This is how legends are made. I'm cranking up on the throttle, victory is mine. Show you the harder the battle, harder I fight. I've come too far to quit. Step back, I'm going in. I'm cranking up on the throttle. This is how legends are made.
Look to your right, as covers and one through 9 in position for the inverted web
This
bottom
is
side
how
pass.
legends are made.
Regardez la moitié droite alors que l'escouteur de 9 se positionne pour le passage en
I lost them.
This is how legends are made. Like
I can hear them, but I can't see them.
go on break. All your plans, all your minds,
There they go.
write your names in the sand to the watch. You can
Thank you, Janine. Thanks for the Tamsack.
if I wanted to. You were the best surprise. You were the best surprise. Come on, take what you need. Let it go, let it be. Bittersweet mystery. Now you're standing right there in front of me. Wasn't expecting.
Looking left, you'll see that the team will be changing to swept delta formation for a bottom side pass. Watch as they then pull up into a loop and change back to Big Diamond. Regardez à gauche, l'équipe est en train de passer à la formation du delta en flèche pour un passage en vol par le dessous. Observez bien alors qu'il remonte en bas pour reprendre la formation du grand losange.
Here we go.
This is not another story. This is not another drill. I refuse to be another number now. Never stand down. This is something real. I'm a number to remember. I am more than just a thrill. I am gonna be the greatest ever now. Watch out, I'm a force that you will feel. And it goes something like you. I'm victorious. It's my time. There's a sharp in this. I'm a numberless. I do it for the glory. But I'll be more than just a favor.
From the right, the Snowbirds are setting up for a classic. Big Diamond, roll and loop. Par la droite, les Snowbirds se préparent pour une manœuvre classique. Le tonneau et boucle en grand losange.
And now I'm raging like a fire, burning up through everything I see. And it goes something like you. I'm victorious. It's my time.
Here they come.
Smooth and accurate flying is essential for our two inner pilots. Flying the inner right wing position is number 2, Captain Katie Clapp from Ottawa, Ontario. Captain Clapp had previously flew the CC-130 Hercules in a search and rescue role and the Harbor 2 as an instructor. She brings over 3,800 hours of military flying experience to the team. Anchored in the inner left wing position is number 3, Captain Patrick Charette from Montreal, Quebec. Captain Charette is a former CU-140 Aurora pilot with over 3,300 hours of military flying time. The backbone of our formation consists of 2 line-master pilots, better known as the stand captains. The first line-master pilot is number 4, Captain Brendan Fellow from Sydney, British Columbia. He was a senior Harbor 2 flight instructor with over 1,500 hours of flying time. At the tail end, cool, calm, and collected is our second line-master pilot, number 5, Captain Scott Boyd from Burnaby, British Columbia. He was a senior Harbor 2 flight instructor and has over 2,400 hours of flying time. Now, look straight ahead for the Hero Split. Maintenant, regardez droit devant. Voici le Hero Split.
There they are, okay. Above the boat.
From the left and right, the Snowbirds 8 and 9 are repositioning for the night pass. De la gauche et de la droite, les Snowbirds 8 et 9 se repositionnent pour le passage en couteau. The solo is both physically and mentally demanding, requiring split-second decision-making from our opposing solo pilot, Slobodé, Captain Marc-Henri Plante from Chicoutimi, Quebec. Captain Plante is a former Hover 2 instructor and brings over 2,700 hours of military flying experience to the team.
There you go.
As the solos exit the stage, the snowbirds of 1 through 7 will fly directly overhead in thick formation.
Well done. Nicely done.
Getting ready for action. No one does it like Jackson. If it's true, I ain't bragging. No. I'm light it up, so watch me now. Yeah, it feels so good to say out loud. I know I'm gonna win, don't need no luck. I got the golden touch.
Regardez à droite, les solos approchent. C'est à leur tour de vous montrer la base miroir. Now, watch carefully
SHK,
as the
Michael
solos
Upshadow, hello.
are beat
Hi, Ann.
as they perform the mirror.
Thank you for the
pass.
Tam Socks. Good morning. Just here doing a live on the practice day for the air show.
A little thing, tell you about a dream. All friends, you and me, we were dancing in the
Now, look straight ahead as the team returns to the inspiring iconic Canada Burst. Regardez droit devant vous pour l'impressionnant éclatement canadien.
1, 2, 3, let's go, let's go. 1, 2, 3, let's go.
Hey, Sebastian.
Let me show you. You can beat the clock, you can move a mountain, you can break rocks, you can be a master, don't wait for luck, dedicate yourself and you go by yourself.
There they go. Ooh. Ah. Nice.
Now, let's look straight ahead as the solo's running for the Quizzle.
Swizzle. Very cool. Such a joy watching the air show. Front row seats. Right on the Lake Ontario. Oh, nice. Thank you for the likes, Tam Socks. The thumbs ups.
Tournez la tête à droite et préparez-vous à admirer une manœuvre emblématique des Snowbirds. Le tonneau et boucle en ligne côte à côte. Look to your right for a signature snowboard maneuver. The line abreast, roll and loop.
Let's get high. And catch the high. If you want it, you gotta dig deep. I'm on top of the mountain, but it's real steep. Been through the valley, now I'm at the peak. Yeah, I'm higher learning every time I speak.
There they go. Just passing the speaker now.
Nothing's overnight. Views from the top like a satellite. Yeah, I'm going places you ain't never been. I'm doing things you ain't never seen. Whoever thought it'd be like this? It takes hard work to live a dream. I'm going up now. I'm going higher. I'm going up now. Yeah, I'm going higher. So high, so fly. I'm going higher. I'm going up now.
Maintenant, regardez droit devant vous pour une manœuvre très spéciale.
I'm doing things you ain't never seen. Whoever thought it'd be like this? It takes hard work to live a dream. I'm going up now.
Now, look straight ahead for a very special maneuver.
Okay, looking straight ahead.
Keep me coming back for more.
Ready. Ready. Oh, there it is. Up. There it is,
The
guys.
snowbirds are dedicating today's heart to all the military families who sacrifice so much in support of those who serve.
There you go. Thank you for your service.
Regardez en avant pour un changement de rythme, alors que les snowbirds 7 roulent autour de la formation, suivi par une manœuvre sensationnelle, le croisement décalage arrière. Look straight ahead for the lag back cross.
And we're not talking ducks. I hear them. I don't see them, but I hear them. There they are. Nice.
Right, left and right, get ready for a collaboration between the solos and the step cats. The four-way cross. Solo is kept up practice on his limits. Number 9 from Central Valley.
Yeah, geese.
You have the senior record of Harvard Cooper has over 2,000 hours of flying time.
Nice.
your right, snowbirds are 1 through 7 return for the double diamond roll. De la droite, les snowbirds 1 à 7 reviennent pour le tonneau en double diamant. aggressive and responsive flying from our autopilots. Number 6 is Captain Kyle Peter from London and Turk. He's a former hovercraft instructor and he brings over 2,000 hours of military flying experience to the team.
I hear them. Don't see them.
Au nom des commandants, le lieutenant-colonel de Jean Guillaume Paquet, de tous les moments de démonstration aérienne. Nous remercions beaucoup de venir voir le spectacle aujourd'hui. C'est un plaisir et un honneur. On behalf of our command team, Lieutenant Colonel Guillaume Paquet, Chief Operating Officer Shuriel Abernathy, and all members of 41st Air Defense Squadron, thank you for joining us today. It has been our pleasure to perform for you. Now, back to you, Jeremy and Kate.
And there we go, ladies and gentlemen, the snowbirds! I don't know about you, but I was watching, and there was one maneuver that I just started screaming at
Which one was that?
as they were doing figure 8. Oh wait, let me get the official term. The leg back cross, and they were coming straight at us on the
Thank you.
here, and they all
That's
broke
okay.
right in front, and I was glad I wasn't on light.
How
It was
pleasant
exciting.
and honest and tender the neighbors are. Canadian horses, snowbirds. I'm a simple guy. One of my favorite maneuvers is watching the double diamond roll. It just looks so good up there in the sky. It's a tight formation. It's majestic. It's just beautiful. The whole show is beautiful. That's why we're so proud of the Canadian Horses Snowbirds.
And it's just practice day.
That's right.
They are giving everything they have for us. And that is when we are starting to
Hey,
come
Kyle.
to the end, the closing of practice day. A special thank you to everyone. Special thank you to all of our volunteers. They are continuing to work both here at Pearson and at Billy Bishop Airport, setting up chairs, getting things ready, because we are just an evening away from kicking off the 2025 Canadian International Airshow starting tomorrow.
That's right. Well, folks, that concludes our practice day. I think we're ready to go. All of our performers had a chance to fly in the aerobatic box. It's a unique aerobatic box, and there's some real restrictions. You see those yellow buoys out there in the water. That represents the do not cross line because of the
Perfect, Kyle.
activity that's happening at the Billy Bishop Airport. And we can't have those two airspaces intersecting with each other. So it is a tricky space, and it's nice to get the performers in there and warm up for the weekend. But I think we're ready to go.
We are ready to go, so we bid you farewell this evening as we get ready to come back. Once again, my name is Brittany Pydras, Airshow announcer Brittany, and I have the honor to stand next to Ken Hildebrand.
Thank you very much, Brittany. Everybody have a great afternoon, and we will see you bright and early tomorrow for day number 1 of the Canadian International Airshow.
All right, thank you guys.